So another thing to keep in mind when you're building the business is that it's okay to emulate people, right? It's okay to emulate like your uplines and other people that you see building the business, okay? And it's okay to emulate their positive traits, all right? But the goal isn't to be a clone of someone else. It isn't to be a clone of your upline, okay? You need to be the best you can be with these traits, right? So everyone expresses it slightly different. The key is duplication and not innovation, but you want to be your own person at the same time, okay? So you're duplicating the traits and hopefully the results, right? But you're not being a clone. You're being yourself. Um, and so when you do the business and you're committed to it, people are going to come along who have like the best intentions, right? It's oftentimes like family members and close friends, and they're going to tell you that you're doing the wrong thing, right? And they're probably going to suggest an alternative. And they're truly going to want the best for you, right? They're usually people that love you the most, right? But what happens is they're projecting their limited perception of their own capabilities, right? So what they think they can achieve, they're projecting that onto you, and limiting you with that, right? And they're going to try and convince you, like, to give it up, all right? And to choose something more stable and more reliable with far less room for progression, and far less room for advancement. Because the room for progression and the room for advancement in the business is enormous. It's literally one of the only like setups in a corporation where you can literally rise to the top, right? You have every opportunity to rise to the top and to be the top owner, right? You're given every opportunity, and everyone around you wants you to do it because they also benefit from it, right? And can you say that for the place you are now, like the company you're at now? Are you able to become the CEO? No, probably not, unless you're already in a very, very high position and very well connected, right? Um, and yeah, so when these people try and derail you, right? You need to be certain, or you need to at least seem certain of the path you're on, because when you're not certain and they see that you're not rock solid, they think you're convincible, right? And so whether they do it consciously or subconsciously, uh, they realize that your commitment to your goal and what you're doing, the way you're achieving it, is questionable, right? And they're going to continue to bring it up. They're going to harass you about it. They're going to try and persuade. Um, and persistence wears down resistance, right? So that showing that weakness in your pursuit of the goal, that's going to allow them in like negativity, right? And that negativity is just going to grow and grow because you didn't show a certain front, okay? Um, and yeah, so the thing about the business is it relies on communication, right? It's a people business. You gotta establish bonds and partnerships, right? You grow friendships, um, and yeah, so it's a people business,